Hello friends, this is Terry from Terry's Prospecting. Today we're going to show you some of the equipment I have, at least a couple pieces of it, and be working in the garage because as you can see we got winter is kind of here in full force, so we don't do much outside right now. I used to do a lot outside when I was younger, but those days are kind of over. So we work in the garage where it's nice and warm. I can heat it up. Okay, this is the first sluice I've ever owned. I probably bought this close to 20 years ago. It was called Mine Light. I tried looking them up on the internet. They must not even make them anymore, or the company's probably been sold or something. But that was my first one. It used to have the expanded metal with the miner's moss. Well, I've upgraded that now to the Dream Mat. And I also modified it with leg holders here so I can actually bring it up. And I also modified it. I've got a section I could put on here to recirculate the water if I need to use it as a recirculating sluice. But that was the first one I ever bought. Like I said, it was packed away for years. And I dug it back out and it works pretty good. One of the, I guess, this one is only total of about 31.5 inches. It's only 24 inches in the sluice area, and it is about 7 inches wide, which is not a normal width nowadays. They're usually 6 or 10, sometimes 8, but 7 is kind of a little different. So when I bought the Dream Mats, I had to cut them down, of course, to fit. But, like I said, it works pretty good. I could throw it in the back of my backpack and walk it in. But unfortunately, when I decided to start doing the Upper Peninsula, the Lake Superior, with the super fine gold, I decided, well, we got to do something a little different. So this is my new sluice I just bought. This one is 50 inches long, and it's got the expanded metal and the miner's moss, and I'm going to be changing that out as I usually do. I always change things around and try different things. So I've got a new matting for that coming, and it's got the indicator mat glued right in. A nice wide chute on it. Again, though, up at Lake Superior, you have to use recirculating. You can't run the water into the lake or pull it back out of the lake and make a circulating system that way. So, I have now bought this. Let's see if I set it up here where you can see it. This is a power head to work with my pump. Now this is a used power head. It was made for a 10-inch, I think it was 8 or 10 inch, and it was made to go right here, okay, on the end of the sluice. But as you can see, it's wider than my sluice is. So I'm going to modify it so I can put it right in here. Whoops. We're going to drill a couple of holes and we're going to have it right there. And then it should work just fine. The other thing is this is a folding sluice. It's made to fold up. Folds up both ways. But in order to fold this end up, you have to take this front piece off. You can't have that on there. But then it folds right up and makes a pretty compact unit. And actually I could do that. Hold on, and I will get that front piece off and show you. All right, we got the front piece off. That's sitting right there. This is made so that this will sit in here, like so. About like that. And then just close that side up. I'll do that again. I don't think you saw it. Okay, you take this side, fold that in. Take this side, fold this in. There. Now you got a pretty compact unit if you want to throw it in a backpack or something, and you still got a 50-inch sluice. It also came with the carry handle. It's pretty compact. All right. So now when you fold these out, they got a thumb screw here that you can tighten them down so that it locks it in place. And this end has the same thing. When you put it down, it's got another thumb screw to tighten it up. That's my new sluice. I bought it from, if you can see that, High Plains Prospecting. That's where I bought it from. So, like I said, I'll be making modifications to this one too. I usually do. It's just something I enjoy doing. I'm going to be putting leg holders like I have on this one. I'm going to be putting them on, and I'm just deciding where to put them because I still want to be able to fold at least part of it. I'm thinking I'm going to put them on right about here on this folding section, and if I put them with flathead screws on the inside, that should still let that fold like that. Okay. Oops. Made some noise. There. That'll still let that fold. Oh. What I dropped is this. Now on this end, this one goes inside of this one, so there's no way that the same system would work. But I'm thinking of putting a couple on here, putting them here, and then just have wing nuts on them that I can take them off when I want to fold it up. So we'll be looking at that in the future. For today, I'm probably going to put the intake, the chute back on it, the flare, and work at putting that water system on. So hang in there, we'll show you some of that. I'll show you some of the different configurations I could do with the old sluice. As you can see, I put some different mats in it. These here, they're in two sections. I can put them in there, I can clip them in place and they won't move. These are my dream mats, also in two sections. So I could take one of these up, put one of these in if I want. You know, different things I could play with. Or take this one out, put that one there, maybe put this one here, you know. Different things I could play with. Right? Come out. Then we also have the original miner bolts. just don't fit in there. I never use this, but oops, that's the wrong way to start with. This way. Because of the screws I got here, I don't use this anymore. But let's set it in there just to show you. Let's bring this down. Anyway, that give you an idea. That would be set up like the new one now. That's what came with it. There's another little mat that goes in the front here that I didn't grab. But these are the ones I'm going to be using most of the time. But if the situation calls for it, I can switch them out. And that's what I like. I like the option. So that's the different mats I have. Okay. Now I'll put on the power head I made for this. Show you that. Okay. Things kind of ready for you. So this is the power head I made. And this gets bolted in here. I'm not going to bolt it in for right now, just to show you. That gets bolted into the end of the chute here. And then this piece goes in and it gets screwed onto this one. And it gives a nice flow of water down the chute to recirculate. I'm not going to put it all together for you right now, but that's what it is. That's what I built. So, we'll move on. I'm going to start figuring out how I'm going to customize the other one. Because I got this one customized just about the way I can now. So, well, friends, I've got the power head mounted. It's just on screws with wing nuts, so I could take it off if I want to use it as a stream sluice. But this one will probably be used mostly as recirculating, especially when I go up to Lake Superior. So hopefully, I got to test this all yet, but hopefully this will work good. We'll end the video here today because I don't want to get them too long. It's so hard to get them uploaded if I do, because my internet sucks up here. But we'll get everything put away, and then I'm going to start working on the other one, and that'll be another video. I'll show you what I'm going to do there. This is Terry at Terry's Prospecting. Have a great day. See you on the next one. Bye now.